Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the C.O.B. Podcast. Today I'm here with my co-host Randy in the building. How you doing, Randy?
Good. What's going on? We have a special guest today in the house. It's actually one of my longtime friends for about, 20 years now, Rome?
Like 20 years.
About 20 years. Now, let me tell you a little bit about this guy. You know, ever since we met as kids, he's always been an entrepreneur, always been a hustler, always been in design, always been in the music. And it's a special privilege to have him here today, and I'm very excited. We don't see each other all the time, but when we do, we pick up when we left off.
Definitely.
Yeah, how's it going, Rome?
It's great. It's awesome. It's
Great.
a blessing. Every day's a blessing, man.
Awesome. So tell us, how'd you get in the music industry?
Yeah, for those of you guys that don't know, RTB right here, Romeo the Boss, he's a rapper, entrepreneur, owns multiple companies. We'll let you get into that. But yeah, man, we want to know exactly what Randy asked. How'd you get into this?
How did I get into music? I always love music. I feel like music is definitely an instrument to get people together, to communicate, just to vibe out, just energy, dancing, and just the rhythm of everything. It's awesome. It's something that music can create, and a lot of other things that can be done by music.
Right, music surpasses all barriers, man. It brings people together. Unity to the community.
Unity to the community. That's what we say here on Heaven on Earth. Also, too, man, like, I see you got a big old bakery chain. Can you explain that to us, man? I know since we were kids,
we're watching on YouTube.
Yeah, look at all that. Look at all that bling right there, man.
I'm the tester, too.
Bring the tester in. Bring the tester in.
That's funny. The bakery chain is basically my sub company that I do own, and it's ran by my close friends with me as well.
Awesome.
It's a lifestyle brand. So basically, kind of like the cookies and the runs, but we're just more like lifestyle. We're basically just for like everybody, kids, women, children, uncles, aunties.
Yeah, I see it everywhere. I actually just came back from Hawaii, and I actually wore your the sweatsuit.
Yeah,
and dude, that's the most comfortable sweatsuit I've ever worn. And I got so many compliments on it. So many compliments. I got I don't know what the colors are. I know the turquoise one, but what's that other color called?
It's a paprika.
The paprika. I like how that rolls off your tongue. Paprika. Yeah. So let me ask you this: Was it hard? Is it hard to juggle? Music and clothing at the same time, or is it pretty much easy to you?
Definitely, I see, I try not to associate the brand with me too much, because I just know how the flaws and the pros and cons when it comes to, clothing and music.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if your music is not up to par, your clothes won't be. I feel like a lot of artists that I grew up watching, as in, Nelly, he had Cow.
I remember those days.
So, I feel like if your music isn't popping, your clothes won't be. So I really just try to kind of push it to the side. But people who know bakery and that know me, they already
we know you popping. We know you.
They already know I'm associated with.
So how do we find your clothing, or what's your Instagram? Can you tell the world so we can find you?
My Instagram is at Romeo the Boss. That's with the A, not an E, because that's a real boss dude.
Okay.
And then the bakery is the bakery CA for California.
Nice, man.
Yeah, man. And also, you did recently drop a new single. You want to tell them about that?
Oh, yeah, definitely. The single is, my latest one is Dispensary. I shot the video in 2-3 days. It was cool. We had the Lamb was out. You know what I mean? Shout out to First Class Autos.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to need to check them out for sure.
Yeah, and RTB's got his team in here, Kid Mo.
Yo, what's up, Kid Mo?
Right here.
Can't say niggas. So earlier, we got his family. Behind the scenes. Kid Mo right here, he's an entrepreneur too. He even tried to take me away from my barber, and I told him, that's like cheating on your girl. It's changing barbers.
Some light, but I get you right.
So, speaking of my friends, I see that, you work with friends, I work with friends sometimes. Is it tough working with friends?
As tough as it is as working with family.
That's good.
I feel like honestly, I've been through so many trials and tribulations with work experience.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather hire a total stranger.
Yeah.
Because they're going to respect the fact that they have a job, 2, they don't know your personal life, and 3, it'll never intertwine.
Right. Yeah, because I learned, that sometimes a lot of, even our friends, we burn bridges because over money. And, it's either some person wants this way or they think that, they can get cut slack, you know,
Oh,
because they're your friends, or they want homie hookups.
Oh, yeah.
That burns a lot of. So that I think the exact same way.
Yeah, you definitely got to categorize certain people, you feel me, in order to elevate, because you have to know where everybody's at, also yourself where you're at.
Yeah. Amen to that.
So I got a question, RTB.
Mm-hmm.
What are some of the challenges that you faced first when building your clothing brand? Something that you can like share a piece of advice with a young up and coming clothing brand entrepreneur.
I feel like the adversities I ran into, as in clothes wise, printing is one of the hardest things. Like, I feel like if your overhead is over $5 on a t-shirt, you're losing.
Okay.
You're losing. It has to be 5 or under.
Gotcha.
So your overhead, so that way you could give out the shirt for like free.
Right.
Because you're affordable to lose $5.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if you're getting your shirts printed and your overhead is like $12, and you're selling the shirts for $20, like you're only making $8. That type of revenue.
So what did you do to get that cost down below $5?
I started printing.
You
Cool.
printed. So there you go. There's that advice.
And what do we call it when we're kids? We're printing our own money, right?
That's
awesome, man. That's awesome.
You know what I mean?
So there you go. That's right there. If you're trying to drop the cost, either make a negotiation with your supplier or start printing, which is the easiest way.
Yeah, definitely do it yourself. Also, you got to figure out like about fabrics and the way of printing and how screens are and measurements. And on top of that, I advise you guys to get a good graphic designer, because that's one of the hardest
graphics.
things.
Yeah, most definitely.
That's right.
Hey, but also too, from knowing you were always good at doing graphics yourself, or drawing and painting. You always kept yourself.
I feel like you have to, if it's not done but right, you know, you gotta do it yourself. You know, like I'm a type of person to like wash my own car, because I know I'm gonna go get the ins and outs. You know?
Right.
Hey, so you ready to hit that category?
Whoa! I have one more question.
All right.
I had what that was the challenge that you faced when building a clothing brand. How about in the music industry?
Man, music I think is one of the hardest things. I feel like actually the music I'm doing is hip hop, so I feel like there's always hatred in that type of category. Just the fact that like everybody's doing it and it's so like culturalized right now. It's like first it was like rock, and now it's transitioned to hip hop. So it's like now it's like that's it right now. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's just hard, just on top of just being Asian American in the West Coast, trying to make music, and you know, like majority of the hip hop is African American, so it's like a transition. You know what I mean? I'm just happy to even be in it. You know what I mean? But it's definitely difficult, just even learning with friends, and I went from recording into like a garage where it's like 100 degrees with my boy Lil Ill. I went from recording into my closet, like I've done it all, like in the attic, like where you think you can you just gotta go, you gotta touch fire to know it's hot. That's one person.
And you're really consistent too. So in that game, you have to be pretty consistent.
You just can't give up. That's the number one thing. Never give up. You feel me? You gotta have your eyes on the prize, and like you gotta want it like you're breathing air.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Who said that again?
Eric
Thomas.
Right?
Succeed as much
as you want to breathe.
You want to
be
breathe.
successful.
That's right.
Yes,
man.
sir.
That's
Hey,
awesome.
actually, matter of fact, RTV was here today filming a little bit for a music video. You want to talk about that?
Heaven on earth.
Shad.
Join this new location. I love the view. You feel me? Ocean views. You can't get another spot like this, and I love and I appreciate you guys letting me have it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you're welcome, man. Your family.
We appreciate
your family would thank you for having for coming. You know.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
No, dude. Thank you for sharing that information, and you probably helped a lot of young entrepreneurs. You know what I'm saying? Coming up, for real.
Definitely.
So now I got a cool segment for
Free
you.
game.
Free game.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna send an invoice out to our
Hey here.
Hey, so I got a segment we call here. It's called Bashit or Bullshit.
Okay.
So this segment, I'm gonna rattle off some words. You're gonna tell me whether you think it's boss or you think it's BS. Cool? Okay.
All right.
So being that you're in the music industry, my friend,
Right.
we were trying to think of some things that you might deal with. So I thought, Bashit or bullshit? Groupies.
It's bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
It's bullshit. Like, you feel me? I feel like as you mature, you understand. Like I said, you gotta categorize. You know, with the music, you have to have it. You feel me?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just no matter if you're rock or anything. You know what I mean? Taylor
just-
Swift, you have to have those groupies.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it just the engagement, it just trails, and it just it spirals like a fire. You feel me? Because their friends are gonna tell their friends, oh, you know, you just yada yada yada. You know what I mean?
So music is always good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But you know, later on we get older.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
we learn.
YouTubers, like they're big right now too,
Right.
but they have to have groupies.
Yeah.
You know, J. Paul,
Yeah.
groupies.
Yeah.
Number one troller. You know what I mean? He learned it from 6ix9ine.
Oh yeah.
And Conor McGregor. That's where he learned it
Ooh.
from.
Oh, yeah.
McGregor.
So yeah, that's
I like Conor McGregor.
BS.
The answer is BS.
Yeah.
Okay. Bashit or bullshit after parties.
Ah, damn. I love
It's
that
hard.
party.
Yeah.
Honest opinion is BS. I'd rather be at home.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd rather be at home. I'm honest. Like back in the day, yeah, definitely. He knows.
Same
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Trust me,
back
out
in
of
the day.
everyone I know, and it was boss shit back in the
Yeah.
days, but as you get older, it's
You
nothing.
mature.
Yeah.
And like, cause
I want to wake up early, you know, it's hard.
definitely every day, like I hate people that like, oh, Monday through Friday. I hate like you work every day.
Yes.
It shouldn't be.
It
I
shouldn't be
hate
Monday
Mondays.
through Friday.
I hate Fridays or I love Fridays. You should love every day. You should work every day. You feel me?
Yeah.
Definitely.
That
So,
means you
like,
love what you're doing.
after parties
Yeah.
gonna mess your whole schedule up.
Oh,
You
I
you
learned
won't
the hard
have
way on
energy
that.
of, like working out,
Yeah.
getting up. You can be like, oh, groggy.
Right.
Yeah. So BS.
So
Yeah.
BS. All right.
All right.
Okay. What about baby mamas?
Yeah, bro.
This one
like,
came from Kid Mo. This one came
That's
from
some
Kid
kid
Mo.
mo right there. Baby mamas. Boss shit or bullshit?
I mean, that's grown man shit. I think that's just mature.
Yeah.
Now it's just okay nowadays.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? It just I don't have no kids. If I do, it's not gonna be a baby mama. It's gonna be my love of my life, and she gonna carry my
That's
children. You know what I mean?
Great answer.
I was
Man.
very different.
From the man himself.
Man, RTB. Okay, Randy, you
Yeah.
got the last one. Bashit or bullshit, eating out.
Oh, that's boss shit all day. But not gonna lie though, to be honest, I was eating out. I do spend a lot of money on eating out. But like my girl learned how to cook a certain way,
Yeah.
and her food is the best I've ever ate in my life.
Ooh.
And to be honest, it's starting to
I'm
become
telling my
BS
grandma.
because no, hey, grandma makes the best out. By the way, if you're located out in the Inland Empire, if you're ever in Redlands, check out Eastern Classic. It's the best Thai food I've ever had. I grew up on it. I still drive out there 45 minutes just to eat there.
Ooh.
It's amazing. But
There you
yeah,
go.
but so I would say it's a little bullshit, but there's also bullshit because you can save money.
Yeah.
It depends if you eat at home.
Yeah.
You know, so. All right, cool, man.
Well, shoot. Hey, that was it for Bashit or bullshit. I think I'm gonna ask you one more thing, RTB. If you could go back in time to when you were 15 years old, what would you tell that young Romeo the boss?
Damn, that's a good question.
Mm.
I would. Can I get a lifeline? I would just tell him to work harder and whatever you envision. Like I never thought that whatever I envisioned could really happen. You know what I mean? And whatever energy you put in the world is what you get back. So I feel like if I would have believed it like a long time ago, then I would have achieved it earlier. But I'm glad for the trials and tribulations because it made me stronger. Like I'm glad for the bad times. Because without bad times, there is no good times.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Dang. That's a
great,
good way
man.
to end it
I'm
right there.
really happy that we had you here today, Rom.
Yes.
Thank you for coming out, man.
Yeah, please. Hey, Romeo, please tell them where to find you one more time on Instagram.
Instagram, Romeo the Boss. That's with the A, not an E. The bakery, CA. Definitely come log in. Slap to get some t-shirts. Music on the way.
Okay, awesome,
All right.
man. Well, hey, it was a pleasure. Shad just hit the building.
Shad.
What's going on?
Hey, Shad, this is my cousin, Romeo. This is my business partner, Shad.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it was
All right.
awesome. Take care. God bless. We'll
This
see
is
you
his
next
partner,
episode.
Kid Mo.
So,
We just wrapped that up. Yeah. And that's Juan. He actually does video editing and everything, too. He owns a juice bar right here as well.
Oh, that's
So
dope.
complex, everything. So
Yeah.
they got him working. How's everything, man? I saw you running up here. You got to go. Huh?
Hey.
I had to take a piss, man. You know, other things happen.
Yes. That was awesome. That came out good, right?
I think that was actually really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah, just send me the footage.
Yeah,
Definitely
I got
tag
you.
y'all and-
Yeah.
and add y'all in.
Did you stop that? The
Huh?
video?
Oh no, I didn't stop this one. I want to get Shad.